Tänavune Pimedate ööde filmifestival hakkab varsti lõppema, aga enne PÖFFI huntide väljajagamist tutvustame veel mõnda uut ja huvitavat filmi ning vestleme režissööride ja osatäitjatega. Meie valikus on 3 põhivõistlusprogrammi linateost ja 1 debüüt. Itaalia režissööri Pasquale Scimeca ja Kolumbia režissööri Carlos Osuna filme ühendab asjaolu, et neis ei mängi professionaalsed näitlejad. Mõlemad linateosed räägivad omal moel ühiskonna ohvriks jäänud inimestest ning heidavad väga sooja pilgu Aafrikast pärit kogukondadele.
Je suis sicilien, j'habite en Sicile et lis toujours les migrants qui viennent de l'Afrique. Alors j'ai regardé beaucoup de sa rive avec le bateau et après j'ai parlé avec beaucoup de personnes, beaucoup d'enfants aussi. Il m'a raconté l'histoire. Et alors j'ai pensé que je dois aller en Afrique parce que je suis complètement ignorante de la situation de l'Afrique. Alors je suis allé en Afrique, dans la Sierra Leone. Nous sommes allés habiter des missionnaires et il m'a porté dans les villages. J'ai habité avec les personnes du village pendant 4 mois. Et quand j'ai fait le film, j'ai compris que je ne devais pas tenir compte de la critique que j'avais déjà fait. Parce que la réalité, c'était encore plus forte de l'imagination, de toutes les choses comme ça. Et comme ça, j'ai fait un film sur l'Afrique. Un film où il parle de la situation que vivent les personnes dans les villages de l'Afrique, sans rien, dans les pauvretés plus extrêmes, sans lumière, sans eau, sans gaz. Ils ne sont pas tristes pour ça. Ils vivent tranquilles. Il a des problèmes pour manger, par exemple. Il mange seulement 1 fois par jour, un petit peu de riz, et c'est tout. Mais ils ne sont pas tristes, ils vivent tranquillement, ils chantent, ils vivent la vie normalement. Il y a un problème, qu'il peut arriver la tragédie d'un moment à l'autre. Et quand arrive la tragédie, c'est la fin de tout. En Sierra Leone, il y avait la guerre civile qui est finie dans 5 ans. Alors les personnes qui habitent dans les villages, il m'a raconté qu'est-ce qu'il a vu pendant la guerre civile. Et quand les villages étaient brûlés, quand les personnes étaient tuées, qu'est-ce qu'il a vu dans un petit enfant.
According to the title, is balloon, and it means ball. Then this boy like to play ball. So one day, the rebels attacked us in our village. So they killed our parents, they killed everyone in the village. So we decided to travel. In the movie, my name is Izoke. I am the sister of David Ami. So in the movie, I usually help this boy because they have killed our parents. I am the one that is taking care of him.
Il y a un style de documentaire. J'ai fait environ, comme a fait beaucoup des années passées les grands réalisateurs du néoréalisme italien, comme l'a fait Visconti. Alors, tous les acteurs du film sont des habitants du village, qui ne jouent pas, mais ils sont comme dans la vie. Seulement les 2 acteurs italiens qui ne sont pas des professionnels, mais ils sont des acteurs de théâtre qui font quelque chose. Parce que j'ai pensé de prendre des bédouines, mais ce n'était pas possible.
Unless when Pasquale and Veronica, Linda, and one of our village man went to our school, then when they have chosen us, we went to their house. That's why me and this boy go and see, and they said that in the movie he will going to be my brother.
Il y a beaucoup de violence que vivent ces gens, mais en fait, vous ne montrez pas de cette violence.
J'ai fait l'opération contraire que se fait normalement quand tu veux faire quelque chose de sensationnel. Il y a beaucoup de violence dans la vie des personnes, surtout dans les voyages. Quand les petits enfants arrivent dans les déserts, quand ils arrivent en Libye, où il y a les prisons et toutes les choses comme ça. Mais j'ai voulu faire au contraire, j'ai voulu raconter la vie normale que vivent les personnes en Afrique. La tragédie et la violence, ce sont des moments qu'il arrive à tuer la vie normale des personnes. Mon film, Ballon, c'est un film contre l'intolérance, contre le racisme, contre la peur qu'il a toujours en Europe. Comment est possible de combattre la peur, surtout parce que c'est vrai qu'il arrive beaucoup de jeunes de l'Afrique qui arrivent ici et il a des problèmes avec ça. Je pensais que la modalité de combattre contre ces préjudices, c'est la connaissance de l'Afrique. Tu peux regarder dans les yeux les petits enfants et tu peux comprendre que nous n'avons rien d'avoir peur, que nous devons simplement ouvrir les yeux sur la réalité.
I am a Muslim.
And you?
I'm a Christian. I'm 10 years old.
Okay, and you?
I'm 15 years old. He is in the primary level. I am in the secondary level.
Do you like school?
Yes, I like school.
And what would you want to do after school?
I want to be a nurse, even though it's better. But I would like to be a doctor.
Doctor?
Yes. Though it's difficult because I need a lot of money.
I want to be a president because it's have money.
Have you watched movies before? No?
No.
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 Yes, because where we live is a village. There is no electric light. In my village, I did not even know what a cinema is. And secondly, this movie helped me to know many countries. For example, in Morocco, in this Estonia, and even in Italy. So I am so very happy.
Nous, Européens, nous avons beaucoup de responsabilités. C'est aujourd'hui l'Afrique, c'est comme ça. Nous avons pour siècles rapiné les richesses de l'Afrique. Nous avons pris les habitats, nous avons rendu l'esclavage. Alors aujourd'hui, nous avons besoin de comprendre que l'Afrique, c'est le problème, pas seulement de l'Afrique, mais c'est le problème de l'Europe, c'est le problème des civilités industrialisées. Le problème, c'est aujourd'hui comprendre les problèmes et chercher de faire quelque chose pour l'Afrique, ou demain, encore 10 ans encore, l'Afrique arrive ici en Europe. Et alors, ça sera encore plus terrible parce qu'il arrive avec de la violence vraie.
Carlos Osuna mängufilmis Võistleja saab näha, mis juhtub ühe Cartagena slummi poisiga, kui ta peab seisma üle ööpäeva sabas, et lootusetus olukorras kätte saada asja, mida ta ise üldse ei ihalda. Nimelt 2011. aastal lubas Kolumbias üks maitseainete firma teatud arvu tooteid soetanud inimestele tasuta välja jagada 2000 kiirkeedupotti. Siit lugu hargnema hakkaski.
I find this episode in the news. I was amazed because how people were wishing to have this cheap element, because you know everybody can buy a pressure cooker, but suddenly it was not about the cooker, it was about winning something, about being recognized, about belonging somewhere. So for me it was really strong, politically strong. It happened in different cities of Colombia, but one of them was Cartagena. When I saw the images of Cartagena, I thought that the heat of the city, like how the city is divided how racist is the city. So I thought that was the right place to shoot the film. Cartagena is a city of contrast. You can find some people with money and lots of people without it. There is no middle class. More than 70% of the people live in poverty in Cartagena. So there are no employment there. On the periphery of the city, you can find cultural manifestations like music and painting, but it's always underground. There were lots of voices that needed to be heard. Afro-Colombian people live in Colombia, almost all of them near the coasts, but they are periphery of poverty. Slavery was like I don't know how many years ago, but it's still impossible to understand how a city that's almost populated by Afro-Colombian people is racist. For instance, once we were rehearsing with the main character, we stopped in a restaurant to watch a football game on a screen, and I was watching the game, and when Ronaldo came, a girl that was having food suddenly took her back and protected it because she thought that he was going to steal it. In my previous film, I mixed some professional and non-professionals. The main character is non-professional, and I think that he did a really good job. For this story, I wanted people feel like this is so real. You know, there's some things in their skins, in their eyes, in their everything that can tell lots of stories. So that's why I decided to include non-professional actors on the concursant and the contestant.
How did you proceed?
I knew that I had to walk. So I just started walking. And at the beginning, I received some, rejection. But suddenly, when I started talking to them and they heard the story, suddenly it was like pure love. You know, everybody wanted to be on the film, and for me, part of the fact that we were here is because of how the community helped us. I had the script already written, so I had the characters, and when I was walking, suddenly I started like recognizing the characters in the streets. So, it's you, yeah, it's you. They were reading the script. They said, yeah, that's true. That's how it happened. We started rehearsing, and I started changing the dialogues and some things about the characters. It was like crossing two things: the script, the idea, and the reality. And suddenly, we had the film.
The main character, is he unemployed and a situation as in the movie?
No, actually it's really funny because when I was in Cartagena, the first character that I selected is called Kissinger, and he used to be in some gangs in Cartagena. So, and he is a singer of champeta, which is a kind of music. So we were working with him. He's not a dangerous person, but you know, he has the respect of everybody in the neighborhood. And we were walking, and I said, "Hey, I would like to meet this guy because he has a strong eyes." You know? So we approached him, and he was so scared because it's so strange finding someone that's white in this kind of neighborhoods. So if you're white and you're there, perhaps you're in danger, or you are so dangerous that you are not afraid. So once we approached him, he was like, "What would you want to do? Don't do anything to me." I said, "Would you like to be in a film?" And he says, "Are you joking? Please don't do anything to me." So I found that he was so vulnerable, and I liked that. And he actually is studying mathematics. So he's really weird in this neighborhood because nobody cares about mathematics there. And he loves mathematics and playing chess. The soundtrack is really strong. And most of them are musicians of the actors that I decided to include on the film. One of the characters, that's Kissinger, he's a champeta singer. The rhythm of the film is called champeta, which is a mix of some African music with some rap and some other Caribbean musics. So when we were rehearsing and walking through the city, we were all the time singing. singing his song, and it was like really fun. And Charles King, which is the father of the champeta, he's a really important person in the champeta world. Once he heard about the film, he approached us and he said, "Hey, I want to help you." It's not only a musical rhythm, it's also a cultural way of living in Cartagena. First of all, it was the music of the poor people. It has sexual content, explicit content on the lyrics, so it was rejected by everybody. It was made with cheap computers and a guitar, so it was like everybody said, "You don't know how to make music there." So for them, champeta is like something really honest. So I'm happy that we make a mix of them and me, and that's the soundtrack. Actually, I was first a musician, then a filmmaker. I was not successful doing music, but I liked it. And for the previous film, I made 2 tracks of the soundtrack. For me, in this one, it was really important because it's, for me, how I decided to shoot the film is a portrait of a culture.
Geograafiliselt liigume Aafrika ja Lõuna-Ameerika särava päikese alt vihmasele Eestimaale. Põhivõistlusprogrammis on tänavu konkurentsis ka Sulev Keeduse uus mängufilm Mehetapja, Süütu, Vari. Film koosneb 3 iseseisvast novellist, nagu autor neid lühikesi linalugusid nimetab. Esimeses novellis pannakse 19. sajandi lõpu Setu külas vastu tahtmist mehele nooruke Maara. Teises novellis nõustub Elina 1949. aastal sõlmima fiktiivse abielu, et pääseda küüditamisest. 3. novellis on 21. sajandi tüdrukul Luna Leel nii palju vabadust, et isegi ta ema ei taha temast midagi teada. Aga liigne vabadus ja pidetus ei tekita muud kui segadust peas ja tühjust hinges.
Tänane päev ongi selline, et ega väga raske on saada juba aru, mis on nagu tõde ja mis ei ole tõde ja väga palju inimestega manipuleeritakse. Me ju vabatahtlikult laseme seda kõike teha ja nii edasi. Väga palju on selliseid, minu jaoks selliseid nagu košmaarseid unenägusid. Ma ei mõtle sõna otseses mõttes, aga mingisuguseid uudiseid, millest ma lihtsalt aru ei saa, mida on sellise selge mõistusega raske võtta. Ja rääkimata sellest, et ma ei saa aru, kes on see sõnumitooja, keda me siis nagu kuulame ja kuhu me tahame ja kuhu me ei taha. Ja rääkimata sellest, kui kunagi oli 1,5 sajandit tagasi oli ühest talust, isa talust viimine kuskile üle jõe teise talusse oli selline nagu elupõhiline sündmus, eks ju, või selline väga pöördeline sündmus, siis kui me tänapäeva mõtleme, et kui meeletult inimesed reisivad, rändavad mööda maailma ringi, kui palju on siis veel neid mingeid vanaemasid ja vanaisasid, kelle juurde tullakse või isegi raske on võib-olla isadele ja emadele mingit aega leida. See ei ole nagu mingisugune etteheide, see on see, mis kõik selle ajaga nagu kaasas käib ja see kui vahel niimoodi maha istuda, siis hakkad sellele mõtlema, siis ongi nagu vastuseid ei ole. Eks need tegelased siis selles 3. novellis natukene on siis sellest maailmast. Siis nad on ja ma ei saa ütelda, et nad on puhas fantaasia, et nad on ikkagi suures osas elust võetud või kellegi prototüüp.
3 eri ajastut, 3 eri lugu, aga naine on selle loo keskmes.
Üks põhjus on see ikkagi, et et midagi ei ole teha, eks matriarhaat on ka tänapäeva jõudnud selline üldse mitte nagu pigem tunnustavalt öeldes, et kui me selline mitte suur asjatundja nagu mina vaatame setude kultuuri, siis seal ju kõik tiirleb ümber naiste. Et mehed on sellised ka toredad, aga kui vaja, siis naine viskab mehe üle õla ja viib kartulivagude vahele välja puhkama ennast. Et kõik need lood ja laulud ja kõik see on ju väga naiste keskne, mis on ju väga võluv. Et seda on, midagi ei ole teha, mulle tundub, et see on ka tänapäeva kuidagi veel jõudnud. Mitte seal Setumaal, aga üleüldse, vähemalt siin meie kultuuriruumis. Veel lisaks sellele käib võitlus, et me ei ole võrdõiguslikud ja nii edasi, siis tihti ma nagu mõtlen, et minu see valdkond või siis see, kus mina nagu liigun isegi dokfilme tehes ikkagi väga paljude inimeste, puutun inimestega nagu kokku, siis raske on aru saada, et mille eest need naised võitlevad, sest et nad on väga suured otsustajad ja kohati on selline tunne, et sellised eluväärtused püsivad ikkagi nende peal.
3 erineva naise jaoks oli üks ja sama näitleja valitud. Et miks selline valik?
No see oli kohe alguses teada, et see on peabki nii olema, sest et see on nagu selline iseenda jaoks ka väljakutse, mitte ainult näitleja jaoks, iseenda jaoks ja siis need nii-öelda 3 tegelast võib-olla natukene rohkem seovad omavahel, et kui üks näitleja mängib. Sellega kõik käis kaasas alguses see mõte, et ükski teine tegelane ei kordu. Tähendab, ükski teine novellidest ei kandu üle, kuigi siis Jörgen ikkagi lõpuks kandus. Et see seda võib ka nimetada selliseks vormiliseks võtteks. Aga ma ei tea, mulle endale tundub, et Rea oli väga selline õnnestunud valik.
Vihm ja vesi ja meri ja jõgi, et miks seda vett nii palju?
Mina elan praegu Läänemaal. Ja minu arust 2 kuud ei olegi muud kui ainult vesi. Kui sajab ja siis korraks pool päeva on päikest ja siis jälle sajab 2 nädalat, nii et ei ole mitte midagi, on pimedus ja sajab. Et see on meie siinse koha selline võlu. Käia kalossid jalas. Mingisugune selline väga sihilik ei ole olnud. Et ma mõtlen see, et kogu aeg on palju sadamist ja märg. Kuigi meie esimene võttepäev selle filmi puhul hakkas sellise tormi ja sajuga, mis oli täiesti enneolematu, selline tuul, mis viis meil vesi veski minema. Ja nõuse oli siis natukene selline märk, millest siis hiljem kinni hoidsime. Mul endale ei tundu küll, et nii väga kurvad need novellid on. Rõõm on ka selline, ma ei ole nagu seda mingil juhul vältinud, aga väärtustada saame teda siis, kui seal kõrval on midagi muud. Siis on inimestel võimalus rõõmustada, et nendega ei ole kunagi nii läinud.
Tõsiste filmide kõrval tasub pimedatel öödel mõnikord ka komöödiaid vaadata. Brasiilias on komöödia kõige armastatum žanr, mistõttu oli paras väljakutse siiani telemaastikul tegutsenud 2 noorel režissööril Paulinho Carusol ja Teodoro Poppovicil oma esimest mängufilmi just selles žanris katsetada. Eriti veel, kui nende ambitsiooniks oli teha korralik indie-film ja mitte ootuspärane õnneliku lõpuga komejant.
The big public in Brazil goes to watch comedies, and we wanted to do a different film, a personal film, but also an entertaining comedy. So we said, let's do our best and make a very strong movie, but also reach the audience. People welcome comedy because sometimes they just want, even when they're looking at sad things, they also want to laugh about it. I think that all of us involved in the film, me, Paulo, Tata, the actress, we all wanted to bring like this frustration that we'd had in life. We were in our early 30s, we were accomplishing some things that we really wanted to do our whole life, but we were still very melancholic, and we said, oh man, what is it about? So we did this movie together. I think there was a meeting point for all three of us.
We already had the main character, Tata, because she was a friend of Teo, and they used to work together in a TV show. So we knew that we were going to have her. So we started writing the character for her, and we did that with all the actors. We wrote the lines for those actors. That's why I think it looks natural.
I already knew the actress Tata Werneck that does the lead role. I'm a big fan, so I was already excited to be in a film with her. So I could kind of guess pretty much which way they would take with her, because I know her work. But still, I think it's a very personal film of Paulinho, Teo, and Tata. And I was happy to read the script for the first time. It changed a bit since then, but I think for better.
I am more, in nature, I'm more of a writer, and Paulinho is more of a set director. I've directed some personal projects, but Paulinho has directed film videos, advertising, a lot of stuff. And so we put our forces together and did the big picture. Oh, we've been friends since our teens, where we went to the same school, and we did film school at the same time. And then we've always worked with, we're not like we're not always a writing and directing team, but we've done some important works together and are really close. We did a TV series, like a TV episode for an HBO series, and then we did this film because I think we both wanted to do a first feature film, and we both had a lot of different contributions to do. When you're filming together, it's so stressful that when you have someone where you have a great connection and you think alike or different, but you're good at the end. That's why we did it together. And but that's I don't know, for people to see it, they're going to see a very different a movie takes very different turns all the time. I think that's what's interesting about it. It's not predictable.
Me and Teo, we are like kind of more depressive, like people, I don't know, I think we're more human. Like, if you're sad in Brazil, people get, oh, what's happening? It's carnival, be happy, everybody's happy in the streets, come on, let's play soccer. We don't share that much. I was in Berlin yesterday, screening a short film, and same thing happened. I think maybe people understand more what we are trying to say here in like Europe, in the North Europe.
For me to direct is always to go from the script to somewhere, and I think my relation is more to text, and sometimes my text there's always a comic size. Even when I'm trying to do a drama, the comedy, it jumps somewhere, but it's more of my base.
I think it's a great opportunity to do a movie with people that have a new way of thinking, especially comedy in Brazil. I'm always interested in learning, in listening what the new directors are thinking. You know, I think that we all should pay attention what these guys are bringing, because we already know what comedies in Brazil are like, and they're being a bit repetitive for some time now.
Soovime teile julgust katsetada ja oma maitset proovile panna ning jaksu filmikunsti nautida nii PÖFFil kui PÖFFide vahelisel ajal, sest varasalved on ju ammendamatud.